Vidya Mandir, Aund. Welcome to our biology class. So today we are going to study blood vessels. Basically, in blood vessels there are three types of blood vessels, and that are arteries, veins and capillary. You can see here this diagram. This is the diagram of an artery, this is the diagram of a vein, and this is the diagram of a capillary. The basic difference between these three vessels are the lumen. You can see artery, vein and lumen. Everyone has a various structure of a lumen. You can see here, this is the artery, and artery has a circular structure of lumen. Here vein has a somehow narrow oval structure of a vein, and this is the capillary, and capillary also have a different structure of a lumen. So basic difference of these blood vessels is the lumen. On the basis of lumen we can identify which is the artery, which is the vein and which is the capillary. So first we will see one by one. First we will see artery, after that vein and after that capillary. Basically you can see this is the artery, and this artery has a three layers. Outer layer is called as a tunica externa. Middle layer, you can see this is the middle layer, called as a tunica media, and this is the inner layer, you can call it as a tunica interna. So this layer are bounded to the lumen. This tunica externa is a tough layer which is made up of collagen fibers, and this tunica media, it is made up of smooth muscles and elastic fiber. It is elastic in nature, and this tunica interna is made up of endothelial cells. And this lumen of this artery has a blood flow which is very high in pressure and it is very rapid. So the blood vessels carry bloods. We already know the blood vessels carries the blood from the heart, and it will then passes to the all over body. But these blood vessels further get branched into capillary and arteries. Main function of this artery is it carries the oxygenated blood and it passes to the all over body. But pulmonary artery carries the deoxygenated blood. This is the only difference is that, and this arteries is situated or located in the deep of the body. That means in the deep location of our body. Now we will see the veins. This is the diagram of a vein. As I told you, the lumen of this vein is a narrow or oval in shape. This vein also has a three layers. Outer layer is the tunica externa, inner layer is the tunica interna, and the middle layer is called as a tunica media. Basically these veins are a very thin walled, and it carries the blood from the organs and it then flows towards the heart. And then capillary joins each other and it forms the veins. So there is a portal vein, and that is the portal vein is the different from the normal vein. That is, it starts from the capillary, from any organ in our body, and then this capillary vein. As I told you, in artery, this lumen has a very rapid and high pressure of blood flows. Like that, in the lumen of a vein also has a high pressure of the blood and it prevents the backflow of blood. Now we will see the capillary. So this capillary basically it is the network of a blood vessels. That means small blood vessels come together and forms a capillary, and it is a thin walled and it has only one single flat layer and which is made up of a squamous epithelium tissue, and it is also has a basement membrane, that is the outer membrane. And main function of this capillary is the exchanging of a material. That's why this outer layer or these layers of a capillary, walls of a capillary is a stretchable, so that they will get easier to change the materials. And main thing is that in the capillary there is a blood flow is very high in a pressure. So there is a pulses. Pulses means it is the series of a pressure waves that travel through the arteries due to ventricular systole. That means when the blood pressure will high, it will form a waves and which will travel from the arteries to the ventricular systole. And that's why it is a very strong in arteries, because it is very close to our heart. And when it becomes very weak, at that time it gets away from our heart. And also we can feel these pulses at our wrist, in the carotid artery, in the neck, and somehow particular points of our body. Basically this pulse rate is approximately is equal to the heart rate. When the pulse rate will high than the normal, at that time it will called as a tachycardia, and when pulse rate will slow than the normal, then it's called as a bradycardia. If there is a pulse rate above 100 beats per minute, then it will be a high rate of pulse, and when there is a pulse rate will below 60 beats per minute, then it will be a lower pulse rate. Now we will see the blood pressure. Blood pressure is also called as a BP. So what is the blood pressure? The pressure which is exerted by the wall of blood vessels, then it is called as a blood pressure. And this blood pressure is measured by the sphygmometer. And when the pressure which is exerted by the blood wall of a artery, then it will called as a arterial blood pressure. When the arterial wall get contract, at that time it will called as a systolic pressure, and when the arterial wall get relaxed, at that time it is called as a diastolic pressure. That is a systolic pressure is the SP and diastolic pressure is the DP. And normal systolic pressure is the 120 mmHg and the normal diastolic pressure is the 80 mmHg. So standard rate of BP is the 120 per 80 mmHg. So this difference between this SP and DP, that is the systolic pressure and diastolic pressure, is called as a pulse pressure. and it is normally 40 mmHg. If the BP is lower than the normal, that means normal is the 120 per 80 mmHg. So below this range it will be a low BP. That is a below 90 per 60 mmHg will be considered as a low BP, and if there is a above 140 to 90 mmHg, then it will consider as a high BP. Low BP will cause the hypotension and higher BP will cause a hypertension. I have already told that this blood pressure is measured in the sphygmometer. Basically, this sphygmometer is a instrument which calculates the blood pressure rate. It has a rubber back, and that back has a cuff which is covered by a particular cotton cloth, and it is connected to a mercury manometer. And other side has a rubber bulb. When the person will lie in a sleeping position, at that time this instrument will be situated at the level of our heart, and this cuff will tightly wrapped around at our upper arm. That's why our branchial artery will get blocked due to the external pressure of this cuff. And after that, this pressure in the cuff will slowly will get low till the first sound of pulse, and this will indicate the systolic pressure. And after that, this pressure will further again lowered till the another pulse sound, but it will cannot heard because of the very slow blood flow, and at that time this will be our diastolic pressure. And I have already told that standard range of blood pressure will be 120 per 80 mmHg. And I have already told that there is a hypertension will cause because of the higher blood pressure, and higher blood pressure will have a range 150 per 90 mmHg, and it may damage our heart, our brain or a kidney. Next disease will be coronary artery disease. It is also called as a CAD. It is also called as a atherosclerosis B, and in that calcium, fat, cholesterol or fibrous tissue get entered in the blood vessels, and that's why lumen will get narrow. And another disease is the angina pectoris, and it will shows the pain in our chest, and our chest will get heavy because reduction of a blood supply to our cardiac muscle. And also this pain get further spread towards our neck, lower jaw, left arm, right arm, left shoulder, like that. And reason behind this, when oxygen demand will get more, at that time it will didn't supply more oxygen, and that's why this pain will occur. So today we have seen the blood vessels, and blood vessels has a three types: arteries, veins and capillary. And after that we have seen the blood pressure, arterial blood pressure, and the systolic and diastolic pressure also. And also we have seen the various diseases will caused by the hypertension or a hypotension. So that's all for today. Thank you.